Are you one of the lucky residents who are going to receive stimulus checks this year? They're sending out checks between now and the end of the year, but it's really based on where you live and if you're eligible. But the biggest question is Social Security actually going to get checks this time? All of that information is right here in this video. Let's just say it's too good to miss. Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another show where we keep you updated on things that are happening, yes, right here in this country that affect you and me on a daily basis. If you're new to this channel, I'm your host, John Muro with True Life Investing. Thank you for watching this video. We have so much giveaways and things that we do right here that we want to say thank you for your love and support. And if you want to become part of the family, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. With all of the news and things that are going on, we've got some information for you that you just might want to listen to. We've got some great news, updated news on stimulus checks, as well as things that really are happening, big things happening right here in our own country. Now I get it, inflation's high, people say we're in a recession, so stimulus checks should be a given. Well, a given for who? Low income, fixed income, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA survivors. So many people that are really depending on some financial relief. The biggest question is it coming and when is it coming? Is it coming from the federal government? Is it coming from your own individual state? Well, that's not working too good because not every state is sending out some stimulus checks. Let's be honest, that plan hasn't really worked that well and not in favor of seniors and those on a fixed income. It's targeted the taxpayers. So what good is it to everybody else if they didn't pay taxes? So we've got a ton of information for you right here in this video. So let's dive on the screen. So you might be watching and maybe you have student loans. Well, right here, don't pay off your student loan debt in January. Biden's education department says millions of borrowers would be making payments that they may not owe. So again, there are millions and millions, 26 to be exact, who have tried to get their debt canceled. That is a ton of people, ton of students. And you may know somebody, you might have student loan debt cancellation. You may have student debt and you might be wanting them canceled. So Joe Biden said, you know what, wait a minute, hold up. Don't pay your student loans because you know what, you might not owe them. The education department told borrowers in an email that they are not required to resume payments in January. Before Thanksgiving, the department announced another extension of the payment pause. The pause will go through January 30th of 2023. And whenever the legislation is resolved, whichever comes first. President Joe Biden doesn't want you to pay off your student debt in January. And I get it. And I promise 26 million students are not going to pay a dime because they're really believing that he is going to cancel 10K in debt. Now, whether he does, whether he doesn't, I'm going to put that poll up. I think it would be fun. Hey, is he going to cancel it? Yes, no, maybe so. Who knows? But I will say this. When he announced that he would cancel that much debt, 26 million students voted for him. Man, that's a lot of people to vote for him because they wanted it canceled. But what happens if it doesn't? Doesn't look good on his side. I'm just saying. So now let's move on to some stimulus check news. Are you one of the millions receiving stimulus funds between now and next year? Well, all of this information is the most up-to-date out there. And guess what? Some checks are going out who filed for a 2021 tax extension. So you haven't been forgotten about and you haven't been left out, but you actually still have a chance to get a tax rebate. Millions of checks are considered tax rebates. Some stimulus payments will not be arriving until 2023. So just when you began to think that stimulus checks are a thing of the past, well, guess what? Something new pops up. A state decides to send checks year-round to residents or congressional contingent fights to renew the expanded child tax credit. Whether it's due to decisions being made by the state legislators or by Congress, it's not quite time to put the final nail in the coffin of stimulus payments. Here are the states that are sending more stimulus funds to their residents' mailboxes and bank accounts between now and early of 2023. Now, of course, we can pause and say, well, Well, what about those on a fixed income? Those that are disabled, VA, survivors? I mean, what are you guys supposed to do when this information is really targeted to those that pay taxes? Maybe you don't pay taxes. So when will it reflect back, like this video, for instance?
Well, paper stimulus checks will start going out today to people who receive Social Security. People with direct deposit already started getting theirs. Recipients should receive their payments the same way they receive their SSI payment. This is for those who are considered low income, are blind or disabled, and can't work.
Wasn't that the good days that when they would focus on Social Security recipients, seniors, that they would focus and say, you need another stimulus check, and guess what? It's on the way. But now you have states like California, Colorado, Idaho, Illinois, Maine, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and South Carolina who are saying, guess what? These checks are coming, but they're not here just yet. So what do you do? I mean, what if your state's not one of these states? Maybe you're in Tennessee like me, and I have family members that could use a stimulus check, but Tennessee hasn't provided any information. But I am your daily advocate to do research every single day. This information was published today because I watch this thing like a hawk, and I'm making sure that I'm taking care of you guys by looking, researching, finding out every detail that I can of every state that is sending out stimulus checks. Now, we know that there's been 19 states this year, boom, that have sent out stimulus checks in some sort of way to their residents, but yet that's not every state. So when will your state step up? When that information is presented, I promise I will let you know. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, for being a part of the True Life Investing family. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe you didn't see your state. Well, let me know and I will do the research. We do a ton of giveaways every single month for lucky subscribers. And if you want to jump in on that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and let us know that you are the #1 fan. I will continue to do some more segments and things for next year. I'm super excited. And if you would like to see something new, then let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to stay safe, stay sanitized. I love you. Hope that you're enjoying the holidays, and be safe and be ready because I've got some more videos on the way. Until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.